Okay, so trying to get things going. Hopefully this will work. Right, there we go. Okay, that was extremely weird. Just had a few issues trying to get OBS to actually play bloody ball with me, but here we are. We're finally live. At least it says live on my end. I hope you guys can actually see this. Thank you to everybody who's been waiting patiently. I mean, first I have the goddamn goal to go and grab a Budweiser. The goddamn goal to leave without actually starting the stream and get a beer. But if you guys who are ideally in the chat could let me know if everything's okay, that'd be great. I was going to type here. I assume people are in the chat. Oh, right, so now. Fantastic, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, this is like my view, and I'm like, okay. It's like showing weird health here, which is really strange. I mean, like, this is really Inception-ish. But considering, well, okay, that's gone back to that. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that. I'll accept that for the time being. Okay, okay. So here we are. Do let me know if the audio could be a little bit louder. I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. Hopefully that'll be good. So, yes, what are we playing? Let's go back here. We are playing the Winter King mod, which is set in an incredibly interesting time. I mean, this is late antiquity. It is honestly one of my favorite time periods in history. I find it incredibly fascinating. Would you know I've been playing this game all morning? Well, fantastic. So, we have different eras here. We have 410 AD. The last pretense of Roman rule has left Britain, and which leaves it, and with it leaves a certainty of imperial rule. The kings and warlords of Britain must look to their defences, with the brutish Gauls and Picts becoming ever more daring in their raids, and with the former Saxon foederati once trusted as the greatest mercenaries Roman gold could buy. But we are going to be taking a look at the custom game over here. Haven't played the custom, haven't played Winter King mod. It's honestly really cool. Like, I really do like it. So if we go over to here, so we are only, well, the mod is only really taking place over here in the west, which I think is honestly really, really interesting. So we have Scandinavia, Britain, and then obviously Gaul and what would later become the Benelux, basically. Parts of northern Germany, the lowlands, basically. It's in a really nice amount of detail. Hello there, Black Arrow. How are we doing, my friend? So yes, we are going to be taking a look at the different time periods here. So we have 410 AD, where we do have the Gallic Empire. We have 486, we have Neustria, the Visigoths, Burgundians, Anglia, Excalibur at 496, where we have Neustria again, Visigoths. So difference, we have Britannia down here, England, basically Saxon England, well, England basically. 511, the death of Clovis. 530, there's a later start date here. But we are going to be going to the Winter King, so the 3rd of December, 479 AD. Hello there, Cassie, how you doing there? So yes, we are taking a look at this timestamp. So you can see the rest of the world is greyed out. We do have a small little thing over here, but that's more so for the game mechanics than anything else. So let's take a look at this. So Northern Europe and England, basically, yes. Well, Northern Europe, not all, well, not really Central Europe, parts of Central Europe, but most of Scandinavia, Britain, and Gaul. Okay. So what I wanted to be taking a look at here is that we do have Nicene Christianity within Britain. We do have Nicene Christianity within Gaul. We still have Hellenic faiths over here, Vasconic, Brythonic, Anglo-Saxon faith, Frankish, lots of different faiths out here. Yeah, many. Aryan Christianity. Indeed. Gallic, Pictish. Some really interesting religions here. What I'm interested in mostly is the cultures here. So we have Romano, Gallic, and we have Old Saxon, Frankish. I have a real tendency when saying Old Saxon or something like that. I was like, kind of miss my words a little bit. God, you know what? Windows updated and now that won't go away. It does my head in. There's actually no reason for it. It just made a drive and decided, you know what, you've actually ran out of space. But it's like, yeah, anyway. So we are going to be taking a look at the Romano-British culture group over here. And that is what I'm trying to basically revive. I think what I'd like to do is try to bring back Roman culture, try to revive the Roman way of life within Britain. Try to prevent the rise of the Anglo-Saxons, well, prevent the rise of the Saxons in Britain. Okay, so let's take a look over here then. We do have an interesting set of kingdoms. So we have Damonia, and we have Gwent, so these are the Welsh kingdoms. We do have Anglia, which are Saxon, South Sax. In the north we do have Cumbric, basically Brythonic, more so like the tribes, pretty much. So take a look over here then. Now, where do we start? We do have the High Lordship, so basically the Dukes of Glovia. We have Badon, Chiri, Clemion, Iska. Right, I do love the Avon region. I really do enjoy areas with rivers. And it's like I would like to start over here in the north, but I would like to play the Romano British and try to see if we can bring about the resurgence. We are going to be facing off against the Saxons, so this would be quite interesting. This was the last time Britannia got diversity. Damn it. Indeed. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, Black. I hope you are as well. God, I can't speak today. Yeah. Okay. So I will choose... Actually, that's a rather interesting dynasty, Aurelian. So, the Aurelius dynasty. House Aurelius. I mean, that is a really good Roman name. And I'm actually really quite happy with that. It's practically like something I would have chosen myself. So we will go with House Aurelius. Have you ever played King Arthur 2 at all? I've heard about it, and I think I've taken a look at it in the past, but I've never played it. It's a very interesting game from what I've seen of it. But yes, we will go with High Lord Aurelius Agricola of Glovia. Right, so the Plague of Justinian. The Plague of Justinian will appear in the year 540 and follow its historical route, ravaging Gaul and Britannia. That's a secret cult over here. We'll have the default. Okay. Titles named after dynasties. Demand size. Okay, we'll go with this then. We'll get into the game. Hopefully the music and the sound in general will be a good volume, so I'm going to really need you guys to let me know how loud it is, whether it is too loud. I feel like it might be quite loud. You're playing a Roman Hellenic High Lord. Sub-Roman Brythonic government is a particular form of government practiced by the Romano-British kingdoms of Sub-Roman Britain and Amorica, as part of their weakening understanding of Roman culture and practices, characterized by greater weakening of urbanization and large-scale organization. The ancient Hellenic religion encompasses the uncodified beliefs and practices of ancient Greek and Romans, with a primary pantheon of 12 major gods. Interesting. Blind characters cannot inherit titles. Interesting. Okay. Women may own temple holdings, priests can marry. Hello there, error. Okay, yeah, I think the music might be a little bit too loud, so I'm just going to turn it down slightly. I will need you guys to let me know, so we'll see how that turns out. Okay. Aurelius. Imperial Pagan. Okay. So let's take a look at the cultures here. Create a character in Globia. I like to go with pre-established characters. I mean, I might do a custom character in the future. We'll see what the demand's like. Okay, so we'd like to figure out what we actually own personally. So let's take a look then. So we are playing the High Lord. Our liege. Okay, so we're playing within Carodok. My direct vassal, so here we have Glovia. So let's take a look at our legion, shall we? He's based over here in Gwent. So he has 2,000 men to his name. How many do we have? We have almost enough to challenge him. God damn it, Winter's Explorer. Fuck off. Go away. Okay, so let's take a look at our stats. We have an insane amount of martial. Okay, warfare, definitely. Or do we go for the hunting? I think I'll go for the hunting. The extra health is really quite nice. So we have a strong claim on the province of Maxima. Cesaris. Britannic Empire. Interesting. Right, the Gallic Empire, Britannia, Germania. Okay. I love Gwent, the card game. Never heard of it, actually. Okay, ambitions. Acquire title. Getting the title from Liege. Become a formidable fighter. You already bloody are, my friend. Grumenair. Well, we have no children. We are unmarried. I think we'll start with a marriage, because at the end of the day, that's going to gain us a start straight away. So we need to find... Wow, Western Roman Empire. That's always a good thing to have. So we are in 479. Let's take a look. Is the Western Roman Empire really even something to consider, to be fair? Not particularly. It's not exactly what you would call important. And of course, it's not really represented on here. The Empire does sort of exist in name alone at this point. Roman, Theodosius. Galla Placidia. Interesting. Could basically... Right, so she's within the Eastern Roman Empire. We could marry into an imperial dynasty, it seems. Dutiful commander, direct leader. She's cynical, proud, paranoid, deceitful. Pretty charismatic negotiator. She's actually quite good. She's content too. Would result in a non-aggression pact. I like the music in this, by the way. It's pretty cool. Right, what we'll do then is we'll first take a look at the thrones around us. Damn, Black, I'm gonna miss you already. Okay, so we have the king over here. Okay. How about dukedoms, or high lordships I should be saying, or even potentially the lordship over here. Right, so we have the High Kingdom of Britannia. The Kingdom of Gwent. Or Ghent. I'll just say Gwent. My pronunciation is as usual awful. Right. Hello. You are married. You do have a claim here. It's only a weak claim. I think what we'll do then is we'll look for somebody else then. And that should be easiest. I think we will try to marry Gala Placidia. Ooh, she's quite old actually. Actually, that is a very, very good... Wow, these are some really quite high stats here. She's 16. I think she's quite good. She is pagan, but we can have her convert, basically. I do like her. We're not that important to marry into an imperial dynasty. Okay, the Christians are spreading like a plague in the lands of southern Britain. The power of ancient religions is shrinking, especially in cities and larger settlements. This foolish Catholic fever will soon strike our lands, and much harder than we expected. Okay, today I've been strolling through the woods and thinking about my family. Some of them are truly important to me, others not so much. In the end, I have certainly gained a better understanding of my feelings towards each one of them. Okay, my father. Seems like our ancestral lands are down in this area. If it even exists anymore. Seems like it may in fact not. So could you guys let me know, is the audio good? Is it a little bit too loud? Is it good? Okay, Heled and Prince Aurelius Agricola have gotten married. Tradition allows us to impose a tribute on the local population to pay for the ceremonies. Okay, it's not necessary, we can afford this. In fairness, for about 18 gold, I'd rather say no. I'd rather take the prestige. But then again, 1.69. How much do we get in cash? Okay, we'll take the gold then, actually. I love my wife, my in-laws not so much. Okay. So this is our father-in-law over here now to the north. Good, that's good. I'm glad that audio is fine. So do we have a good relation? Okay, marriage ties. Form an alliance. We'll form an alliance with our father-in-law. Okay, fantastic. How are you doing, Aquilaris? Okay, so we have an alliance with our father to the north. Let's take a look at our council. We have no theologian. Curio Maxima. Restore the Pontificate Maxima. Elevate the cult of Sol Invictus. Invite a priest. Okay. So we could convert to local culture. What is our own culture? Right, sub-Roman. We'll convert to the local culture then, so we would lose a lot of prestige. Yeah, it used to be fairly large, supposedly. Right, convert to liege's culture. My liege is Romano-British. I am actually Roman, Imperial, so actually my culture is superior. Right, yes, we'll hold on to it then. See if we can establish like true Roman culture. Interesting. I would like to convert to Christianity, however. Then again, Hellenic. Who else is Hellenic here? Right, it says Hellenic. Well, I mean, these are 19 lands. Yeah. Christian lands. So our subjects, I'd imagine, are probably, possibly Christian. Let's take a look at some of our Right, Nicene. Right, religious difference. Romano-British culture versus Imperial culture. So we could convert to Christianity. You have forsaken your old religion and publicly embraced the Catholic faith. The most loyal among your subjects, upon hearing of your conversion, have decided to follow your spiritual lead and devote themselves to the worship of the one true God. Excellent, praise God and his saints. So our wife, she will convert. And our courtier over here, they will convert too. Okay, fantastic. Well, I'm glad our wife has converted. That does make things quite a lot easier. She's actually quite good looking, which is quite nice. Okay. She's actually a really able leader in her own right. From Wikipedia, Ambrosius Aurelianus was a war leader of the Romano-British who won an important battle against the Anglo-Saxons in the 5th century. Eventually he was transformed into the uncle of King Arthur. I can bloody well see why. He's an incredible fighter. See, this is one of the things. I actually know very little about late antiquity Britain. I do have a book on the subject. Well, at least it covers the subject, the area. But my god, it's dense. I do need to sort of ease myself into reading. It's the pronunciations and just obviously it's just quite a foreign landscape in this time period. Okay. Well, we should have greater support from our subjects over here. Right, he's zealous. He is Hellenic. I can't demand... Right, so we do need to build up our piety and then we can convert basically important subjects and courtiers. Right, he's accepted our proposal for an alliance. Fantastic. Let's see, council position. Really do need to fill that up. Okay. We'll give out some titles here. So we do have our nephew. He's fairly able. I will make him the designated regent. I mean, that might give him a reason to go for me, but we'll see. So if Roman and Romano-British. This is our steward. This is our courtier. Wow. Court physician. I will go for him. He's actually pretty damn good at this. Yeah, considered a masterful scholar. Master of the horse. Gadric. Our chief architect. Never mind. Okay, so this is our marshal. We'll make him a little bit happier then. The court tutor. Nobody else. Right, I'm looking at learning. It's actually a lot of learning. Okay, we'll go for that then. We do have some fair good commanders too, so this is pretty decent. We just need to fill up the actual council here. Okay. Need a theologian. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on here. So we have a war against Anglia. Okay. I will decline. He's one of the figures called the Last of the Romans. So we have actually picked a very interesting character. That's really quite awesome. Interesting. Is the music okay? Is this a little bit too loud? I keep asking, but I really just need to find out. Let's see. If I was to... I can't declare war on him. Yeah, the piety and Casus Belli. So let's see. Fabricate our claims. He's not actually that good of a marshal, so we will have a new one. Raise me some funds. No theologian as of yet. I'll make him a commander. Okay. So inheritance laws are agnatic primogenitor. The oldest child of the ruler inherits all titles. Your successor will light the war, but other members of the dynasty will slide supreme. Only males can inherit. Right, so we could try to increase our centralization, which I will go for. Obligations, council. Okay. As you mean to say that London is a true inheritor of Rome. Today, the morning is a bringer of good news. My wife, Helen, thinks she's with child. Fantastic. Large number of people confined in the area. Large numbers of people in the confined area is never healthy. The risk of disease is ever present, and sanitary conditions have led to just such an outbreak. Already the commander of the siege. Okay, are we out and leading? I imagine we are. Yes. So with the army over here. Right. The local ruler is nowhere to be found. But we have rounded up every other member of the ruling family in the central yard. Well, this is rather interesting then. So we do have an opportunity here. So we have the King of Anglia. Now, let's take a look at his family. He has 4 children, 3 sons, a daughter, no other family really, no other relations. So we do have an opportunity here. Lock the whole ruling family in irons. So we could imprison Kroning. So this is the third child, the youngest son, as well as the daughter. We would have a chance at we would definitely have a good chance at gaining Cruel. But we will do this. This is actually good for us. The fact is they would be in our dungeons alone. Some prisoners have been found in the locked dungeons. What shall we do with them? So we have a courtesan. Attractive. I do have a good chance to gain the trait of kind. Okay, so we released, we do not become kind, but still we did a good thing. So that's fine by me. Okay, with the defenses broken and Latimer fully occupied, the settlement is at our mercy. It is time for us to decide whether to sack, pillage, and burn, or whether to preserve alone the lands and be be merciful towards the current Romano British occupants of the castle. God, I cannot speak today. Latimer shall burn. Loot everything of worth. Okay, I'm going to do that for the prestige and the piety. We shall leave the people be. Okay. According to Chancellor Priscus, the peasants of Witchwood have started a delightful tradition where the peasantry from several villages meet up and dance and feast and pair up for future marriage. Prosperity increases, yes, definitely. That's definitely worthwhile. So let's take a look at Glivia. So this is our home. In the darkest moments I find myself wondering, why is the world filled with such hardship, grief and pain? Is our higher plan or is it just chaos? So we could become a zealot. Which I would actually quite like to become. Yes! We actually pick up the zealotry. Right, some prisoners have been found locked in the dungeons. I thought we already had these. Do I have them? Yes, we have them here. How much are they worth? Whoa. Haha, nice! They're actually worth a good amount of gold there. That's actually really, really good. We could use this to actually fund our effort to depose the King of Gwent. Death of Julius Nepos. Julius Nepos, the current de jure Emperor of the Western Roman Empire, has been murdered by members of his own military in Dalmatia. Some say the murder was ordered by Odoacer, head of the Germanic Foederati. I don't know what the correct pronunciation is, so I'm going to go with that one. De facto ruler of the Italian Peninsula since 476 AD. With the death of Julius Nepos, the last serious legal claim to the Western Roman Empire belongs now to the ruling Sigari Dynasty of the Soissons. Before aspiring to reclaim the imperial title, however, the Roman rulers in Nova Gaul will have to deal with increasingly hostile war bands of the Franks. Interesting. And so he goes. Okay. Let's take a quick look at what we have then. So we have the town of Glevum. We have the fief of Cara Gallicum. Okay. I guess it's time to crown yourself the new Western Roman Emperor. Just the Western Roman Emperor? You mean the Roman Emperor? We are the new Augustus. Blackwater Drains. Fodorati. Ah, Fodorati. Okay, we will be respectful. I do need to try and build up that prestige and piety. We could go on a grand hunt. A daughter was born to Prince Aurelius Agricola Maxima. Right, Monica. Name after your mother. Okay. Wow, Alexander is a very good choice there. Once again, piety. Okay, you actually are very good. Let's see. Let's take a look at religion. We could try to convert the people over here. I think what we'd like to do is try and convert our own court, really. So proselytize over here. In the end, not an I. Fodorati. 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 Bloody Italian. Well, Latin. I mean, he's very happy with me. Really does like me. Yes, exceptional military ruler. We do need to become our own king, basically. My god, we're good. Roman military training. This character has been trained in the Ars Bellica, where the principles of ancient Roman traditions and practices is consolidated during the height of Rome's power. All is about training, order, discipline, and relentless rational planning. Jesus. Hello there, Carl. What is this? Who are you playing? And what is your goal? Yes, we are playing as the High Lord Aurelius Agricola of Glovia. We are playing in, well, from 479 AD. This is the Winter King mod for Crusader Kings 2. What we're trying to do is try to re-establish a semblance of Roman culture in Britain. Rome has withdrawn from Britain itself, but the fire has not yet gone out. Your latter pronunciation is right, it sounds more Italian. Yes, Italian is... well... let's just say those nukes shouldn't have gone to Japan. Ah dear. That's spicy meatball. Okay. Let us hope Arthur will drive the Saxons back to the sea. No Juju lands. Right. We have a child king. Club-footed, shrewd, plain, but is brawny. Oh dear. Modred did nothing wrong. Blood of Magnus Maximus. That is actually really quite intriguing. Right, free campaigners law. What does that really mean to us? I denied it without really even taking a good look at it. Let's see. Vassal War Declaration. We could try to seize lands from outside then, it seems. Though we still need a valid casus belli. Dear, let's see. How about over here? Unification of the Franks. In past times, the disunity of the Germanic tribes lying in the Roman Empire has been their greatest weakness. Never before has the ambition of any one ruler been enough to challenge the might of Rome, but no longer. The Franks are now fully united, both Salian and Ripuarian, and the might of King Holodwig of Salians is spoken of with fear all across Western Europe. In Gaul, the remnants of Rome, and even the other Germanic kingdoms beyond regard King Holodwig with trepidation, and rightly so. The rise of the Franks shows no signs of stopping. United under a common banner, the power of the Franks may well topple Roman rule once and for all. Indeed. Visigothic revolt. Ah, superb. Romanus. I'm not even truly sure who that is. I'm not even truly sure who that is, but okay. You did a good job regardless. Okay, do I marry my nephew to somebody? It is a potential plan, but we'll hold off for the time being. I do have a young wife. We should be good to go. I really do need to put my military skills to the test, though. I do need to depose my liege. Either that or expand elsewhere. The issue is I don't have an ability to declare war, which is limiting me. Okay, fantastic. I mean, at the end of the day, he's actually a superb theologian. Okay. That becomes a dutiful priest. You've just come of age as well. What can I do with you? You have no claim, which is interesting. Your father doesn't really care that I have your son. I, for one, welcome our Germanic overlords. Okay, you don't have that money. I'll put you under house arrest for the time being. You're only 3 years old, you're really not worth anything to me. I'll put her under house arrest. She's not exactly going to be escaping, I don't imagine. They are worth something to me, though. By who their father is, we might be able to make use of that in the future. We'll try to see what we can do. Right, shut the gates. I imagine disease is nearby then. Screw the commoners. Okay. Hmm. The Angles settled in Caestar, have deposed the high lords of Linus and declared the creation of the kingdom of Lensig. Hmm. The Oldham. So this is over here. Are you speaking Oxford accent because you sound like my Norwegian friend who grew up in Oxford? No, I come from around about this area. I come from about South Yorkshire. I don't know what my accent is. It's really nothing like the actual local area. It's like I do have that twang, but it's I don't know, strange really. Not that I'm up my own arse about it, like righteous with child. I would like to say that the Roman military training will be passed on, but we'll see. In fairness, let's see, minor titles. Court tutor. Can I choose myself? Let's see. From the north, yes, indeed from the north. Right. Relations. Family. My brother was technically an emperor. Okay. When we do have a son, we will lead their education. A local farmer from Glovia arrived at the castle this morning. He claims that while working in the field, his neighbour's ox has a stroke. Okay, so we can become just. I will try to become just. No, we do not succeed. Smells like an e-sick. Indeed. Right. You really don't like me. I don't really care for you. Are you vaping or sucking on a dwarf's arse? Vaping. I do occasionally. I don't smoke. Another daughter. That is making things difficult. I was hoping for a son there. Okay. She really hates me. She's only 5 years old. How can she hate me? I've gained a friend. Sure, why not? In fairness, we can open the gates. There's no reason for us to keep them closed. Right. Anglia's gain in power. Threaten the vassal. The Anglian invasion. Longboats full of Anglian settlers are grounding every month on the eastern shores of Britain. The newcomers are hungry and fierce warriors with their wives and children. They are looking for new lands to call home. The Anglian warlords have no choice but to expand their realms to the west, and they are assembling their armies for war. Local British rulers should strengthen their defences and be ready to fight for their lands. Hello, hello, New Hausa. How you doing? God, that was awful. Oh dear. Okay. The Brute of Anglia. Can I sell you your children back? No, not yet. We can improve our technology. Heavy infantry. Right, we do have a claim that we can generate here. Right. The Lordship. I will take it and make war upon them. So we'd only gain that land over here, Buttercombe. Or is that the Lordship? Okay. That's fine, I'll take that. No better you pushing back the barbarians into sea. No, I wish we were. But we will make war upon our liege, though do we wait and see what other claims we gain. I could even call in my ally, my father-in-law. The claim will not be inherited and pressed into war, that's fine. What did you have for dinner? Some chicken, actually. Established Mediterranean trade. Let's have a look then. One of your ports sometimes visited by trading ships from the Mediterranean Sea. They carry all sorts of goods from Cyprus, Hispania, Rome and Constantinople. If you have the necessary prestige and skills, you can sign a long-term agreement with these traders. They require substantial upfront payment, but will also guarantee steady income for the next 5 years. Well, that's just about dandy. 250 gold. That is a lot of money. And once we do establish ourselves further, we might consider it. In fairness, it's... Let's see. I could try to steal from our liege, which I will do. And if he basically tries to imprison me, I can resist, and we can basically try to declare our independence potentially. Indeed, dead or alive. So a bit of Budweiser. Oh, wow, okay. By indulgence for my sins. We could search for a smith too, potentially. Is the music okay? It's not too loud. I'm just going to keep checking. No, screw him. Right, what do we gain here? Stone mana. I would like to increase the strength of our castle, basically. Is this a Winter King song? I believe so. You know what? It's been a long time since I've even played Crusader Kings 2, so I can't be sure. You know what? I used to do a lot of Crusader Kings 2. Like, back in the day, man. I used to do a lot. Okay. I might go to upgrade the wooden keep to a stone manor. Oh, quite good. Righteous Wu Child again. Please be a son. By the way, STRG, you have a type on the title. Yeah, if you just let me know what it is. I just typed out a hurry, to be fair. I like typed and then went for a Budweiser. So I probably spelled something wrong. What have I done here? I see. The Winter Kind. The Winter King. Ah, dear, that's funny. There we go, that's changed. Thank you for pointing that out. I made myself look stupid. No, not Lindium. Oh man, you are just making me that money. Right. In fairness, we do have a large amount of gold. 169. You know what? We could actually go for the Mediterranean trade. Let's go for it and see how that helps us. Mediterranean trade. Mediterranean traders have accepted our proposal and signed a 5-year agreement that should fill our treasury with taxes and valuable goods from all over the known world. Right. I mean, that prestige is worthwhile. I do like that. Smallpox has arrived at our land, so we will shut the gates. I've gotten an increased amount of questions from Mafildi. Lately about the Lord and the rituals of the Nicene faith. Oh, she becomes Nicene. Okay. Help in many way. Oh my god, another daughter. Is Gwent a halfling? Is a Welsh petty kingdom, I believe. Syrian dude. God, I can't even say that. Oh dear. Right, the High King of the Britons. Right, okay, whatever you say there, mate. Foreigner. I don't particularly trust him. So I will send him away with Vilda. Oh, superb. No kidding. Technology rate increases too. That's actually really quite good. Until 490. I will definitely take that. Yes, that is really going to help us out a significant deal there. Okay. Going for that Augustine infertility, I see. Apparently so. Right. We still have our Casus Belli against our liege over here. I am trying to gain another. I'm rooting for the Anglos. I'm rooting for our bloody steward. No. It's mostly just out of principles now. I just don't like the guy. He's not actually done anything, but I just don't like him. Uncle. Oh, she's become Roman. Okay. Oh my god. So I've basically taken this young girl from her family at a young age. I've converted her to Nicene Christianity, and I've converted her to Roman culture. You know what? We need to marry her into the family, because that has got to be some really nice storytelling there. It's going to get expensive for SDR. Do you want us to pay the dowry of on these girls? Yeah, definitely. Got to get that lead poison. God damn it. Okay. I would like to marry her, actually. Well, not to myself, but to possibly one of my sons, or possibly to my dynasty. Right, we are going to have to take a look at our nephew. Right, our nephew over here. Let's see. You are 26. Life in seclusion isn't so bad. Well, it is, because it does suck. I really don't want us to get hit by that. No. Down, down. You have searched Glovia from top to bottom and come to realize there are really no more pickled balls heads. Ah, Jesus. Oh. Looks like meat is back on the menu. God damn it, we could become a cannibal. Well, meat is certainly back on the menu. Right, proud. We are a proud cannibal. Viola. No. I shall educate my own. I've been playing Civ and Cardstorm. Either way we win. Morale of our armies, levy size. Levy size is probably going to make up the biggest thing, so... But again, morale is always good. We'll go with morale. Okay, I think we might fight a war against our liege. Mostly to get something going. But I don't really want to use all this, marshal. How much do I actually have? How many troops? 2,000. Yep, I can handle that. I will call our father-in-law. Actually, that's more troops than I was actually expecting. I suppose I've... Right, yes, I'm now the leader of a revolt. MEIUNT when. At some point in the future, I have it up to date. Up to date. Also, something to point out is the fact that movement is really quick. It only takes a short time, like it's going to take us a day to travel. We have the heir to the kingdom. He's my friend, but he is not going to be there upon my death. When my family is weak, I need to ensure their survival. So we're 100% successful already, but we are going to be dick. If I can capture the king, I will do so. Imperium Universalis when. You know, I have a friend, and that really, really does look like one of my friends, actually. I'm just going to have to take a quick picture of that. That is actually really kind of scary. Okay, I'm going to be sure to tell him about that later on. There we go. The siege of Bodagum is over. The local ruler is nowhere to be found. We have your queen. We will take them. Childhood focus. Struggle. I'll bring my... Oh, excuse me. Bring you into the fold. Oh, hello. Right. That piety is always good. Okay, I guess nobody. I don't know, guys. What are your opinions on Imperator Rome? Like, what are we expecting, really? Praise the Lord. Seems you backed me as well. Interesting. Right. I need to find a king. I'm using the Winter King mod. Indeed, a Roman in Britain. Where are you? You're in hiding, aren't you, you son of a bitch? Okay. Want to force our demands? Superb. So we've gained control of your lands over here. Yeah, this is only mod that we're using at the moment. E4, the Iron Age mod. I'm trying to take the title. I do have his only heir. Or do I? Wait. I still have you imprisoned, right? Ah, goddammit, I thought I did. Wow, your wife's not worth much to you. Your son has no claim. So I will give you back your son, but I will keep your daughter. I shall become your advisor, only to stab you in the back. Okay. Position of commander. I'll ransom her. Okay, we are actually making a considerable amount of money here. I need to make use of this. Okay, do we let's see what we can raise here. Roman Vela says. A Roman trade cohort, and Roman elite cohort. Equites, Cataphracti. We'll try to raise our own cohort at some point in the future. That'd be awesome. Right. Diligent. I would really like to become diligent. I mean, we're already a cannibal, so... Out for note. I could offer to join the war, which, to be honest, is actually kind of tempting. Okay. Okay, we might even build a temple here. So we will do that, we will build a temple. In fairness, if I build up my lands here, that is going to be the greatest investment in my dynasty. We actually captured a good amount here. I mean, we actually took a castle and a church as well, which is really awesome. Yeah, House My Fall was a mistake. I'm worried about the fact that I only have daughters. It's the game worrying. Okay. It will have to be matrilineal. Her Majesty. Legalism. Right, medium centralization. There we go, approved. So we actually are quite powerful. There we go, a small town has been built as well in Burium. Burium. Okay. Fantastic. Misogynist is confirmed. While dining with some acquaintances, the conversation towards the slow breakdown in civic life. The remaining few Decurions on the city council have apparently been failing to maintain the theatre. This is an affront to Roman honour, something must be done. We have no right to squander the gifts granted to us by our forefathers. Wow. Okay, definitely, definitely. We don't gain any of those traits, which is a shame. Okay, the Papal Nuncio Sancta Apostolicae. Right. The Anglian invasion. Thousands of Germanic settlers keep landing every month. Anglia is growing. We will continue to invest in our lands as much as we can, really. According to your marshal, the peasants of Gwent are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. Okay, definitely. Prospering over here. We'll build up the Avon. Build a town. Bam 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 bam. That's a lot of gold. We're not too far away from our own cohort. I mean, 480 men is definitely a considerable number at this point. That is a lot of gold, and I will take that gold. Right, upgrade to a stone manor. Ah, superb. A brewery, town hall, the Frankish invasions. Children of the Franks. Wow. That is very expensive. Okay, so it has been built. I was robbed by a band of rogues. Okay, we'll build up the temple, build up the church. Right. She's pregnant again. Hopefully we have a son. Conquest. The fall of the Romans in Gaul. After the fall of the domain of the Saxons, the last of the legitimate Roman rulers in northern Gaul has been deprived of land and titles. With its final demise, the once undisputed Roman imperial sovereignty in the west has apparently come to an unrecoverable close. The mightiest empire the civilized world has ever seen is broken. Troubling news indeed. Right. Religious infrastructure. Been robbed. Quite heavily robbed there. How old are we? 55. We are getting on in our years now. Here we go, we'll fabricate our claims over here in Iconium. There we go. Distant Worlds is such a good game. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, so we have 4 daughters. These are all my daughters. Wow, she's actually... Oh! Wow, okay, well that backfired. Yeah. Well that was a... backfired quite heavily. Oh... I regret that now. God damn it. That really did backfire. Actually, she's quite important. She's 40, but if I can have a child through her, that would be good. Hello there, Alex. How are you doing? Yeah, that backfired really heavily on me. Get married. I will take that prestige. Right. I do need a son. Can you show the whole map? Sure. So we have Gaul, Scandinavia over to the north. And then Britain, of course. The map is pretty decent. I mean, it does seem a lot larger, which is really nice. The Saxon invasion. Right, high centralization. War in the north. Thousands of Pictish warriors from the Highland tribes of the north are gathering in the valleys of Scotia. They swear fealty to King Callum of Fotla. In return, they expect to be sent to conquer new lands for themselves south of Antonine's Wall. The neighbouring kingdoms shall prepare to defend themselves. Superb. Let's take a look at ourselves and Prince Justinius. But actually not too bad. But nowhere near as good as our former and greatly missed ancestor, but that's fine. He'd owe me a favour. I could ask for a vassal. That's actually really quite good. Oh, can I? Oh, I'd be transferring a vassal to him. I declare war on them. Depose him. Independence. We'll depose him. See how that helps us. Yes, we do have coffers to take him on. What's up there, Christoph? Christosh. How you doing, my friend? Angle Duke Saxons. Hello there, Ethan. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, yes, we will depose him. We are 19, however, we're only... Well, we are Romano-British. I was hoping to be Roman, but that's fine. Okay. Declare war, depose him. Fuck the council. Needs be, we can recruit mercenaries. Righteous with child. We've seen this many a times, let's hope it actually works out for us. Right, defeated in open battle quite easily. Gila. An Alan. He's actually Iranian, okay. That's rather impressive then. A barbarian. He could make a good marshal. Severus. Peasant leader. Okay, I finally fought my enemies in battle for the first time. I've gained the veteran trait. Very nice trait. Yeah, which completely annihilated them. We have captured the Hyde Lord. Oops. Didn't mean to move the council over. Just... Ah, it's absolute overkill. We will depose our liege, though. I don't know who will take his place. I don't know whether we will take his place or whether our heir will take his place. Who knows? So if I could remind you guys that I'm more than likely going to make absolutely zero from this video due to the what I assume is copyrighted music, so I would like to remind you all that I do have a Patreon, if you guys would like to become Patreon backers. I am planning to put out a video sometime soon, basically where I will be giving away a War in the Pacific Admiral's Editions code, as well as a War in the East, get a War in the East code away to one of my patrons. So 2 codes given away, games worth over £60. It would be great. Any support is appreciated. Right, you have captured the king. Imprisoned his entire family. We have won the war. Seems I don't have him in chains. No matter. Right, so who's a... I was hoping to become the ruler here. No matter, no matter. Yeah, I've always tried to think of something that would be worthwhile to become one of my patrons. And I think that'd be really good. I'm going to try and see what else I can do. Trying to get like a copy of each of the Get a Grisby games. I think that could be kind of awesome. Right. No, I had my Dynasty. I like favors. Okay. Oh, finally we have a son. Agricola. Ha, fantastic. The dynasty shall be saved. Right, acquire title. We shall become a formidable fighter. Where was the one in our court? The little one that we stole. Here she is. It would be nice to have her in our court. I like her. So we have the rise of the Ostrogoths. King Theodoric of the Ostrogoths has emerged victorious in Italy from the murder of the former king Odoacer. His supporters in Ravenna during a banquet celebrating a peace treaty. All of Italy now lies firmly under the control of King Theodoric, who has taken power as an ostensible viceroy of the emperor, and has promised to continue to respect the rights and administration of his new Roman subjects. The king has nonetheless expressed his desire to restore order and unity over the fractured West, pursuing marriage alliances with the various other Germanic kings. While the Ostrogoths seem content to rule over Italy for now, a sudden shift in political environment, especially in once, could change that. Intriguing. Okay. Ideally we avoid bad nonsense. So guys, I will post a link to my Patreon here. If you guys do feel that you're able to support, that does mean a hell of a lot, and that would be really meaningful to me. So it is there if you guys want to, but it's not expected, so let's make sure that link works. Yeah, that does. Awesome. Okay, favourite CQ2 mod. I'd say this one, I really do like this mod. Okay, I'll take the kind tray. The kind tray's worth quite a lot. No go. Amen. Childlike's focus. Yeah, the Warhammer God is really cool. I remember playing that back in the day. Right, as she's grown older, I can see that midfielder could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. Okay. I do want her to become ambitious. She does become stressed, but she becomes diligent. Ambitious is better, though. We do become rivals, however, so she is going to hate me. What if I release her, is she going to leave me? I don't want to lose her. Oh dear. Declare war. My throwing arm will amaze everyone. Well, that is certainly unfortunate. Okay. Do we declare independence? I think we shall. This serves us no longer. $145 gold is worth a lot to me right now. You have the ability to take down any man in a brawl. Jesus. Feels good to be recognized. That's a lot of prestige. A hell of a lot of prestige. Let's put them to the sword. A skillful rogue. Right, I'm going to release her. Can I mark as a special interest? Okay, we'll release her from prison. Now, where are you? God damn it, you're over here. Invite court. Oh, come on! Oh, I spent so much time on you. Please, come on now. I'll betroth you to my son. Please. Right, one day. One day. You will see sense. The old a middle angle. A middle angle. He's imprisoned. And the war is over. So we have Glovia. We are independent at last. Shall we set the crown focus over here at Glovia? Okay. Yeah, she doesn't want me, man. Right. He's worth a lot of money. So fealty known. We need to take the kingdom. I care nothing for this. Actually, in fairness, I should keep it over there. Oh well, guess not. Okay. Declare war, establish a client state. Wow, that'd be rather impressive. Let the best warlord win. Right, at the beginning of the war games, the enemy quickly tries to advance up the hills in the area. Rush forward skirmish forces before their forces reach the hill. Continue to slowly advance up the hill. Go and start higher position. And we gain even more martial skill. Fantastic. Right. Let's try poetry instead, yeah? Do we try to establish some tributaries? Because that could be really quite fun, actually. Let's see. Extort tribute. We could potentially do that. Obviously, we lose a lot of prestige there. I could do it to them to the north, so we will try to establish them as a client state. Realm size is greater than 50%. Yeah, we could do that here, so we will practice. Okay, I do need an increased size levy. Fame and fortune awaits. We become a poet. Okay. One thing I wish CK2 had easy builds to play in the Dark Ages. Yes, definitely. Alright. I shall take the sun. I will defeat this army in battle. Oh. Wow, okay. Backfired, if anything. Really should have just sieged them. Okay. Oh, well. Right, so we have our client state. I'll take it. Small practice. I shall become the just. Okay. I will ransom you. Build up the court hall. Build up our settlements then. Disciples of Christ over here. These are like Roman mercenaries. Wow. No good at all. Okay. We built a wooden church. Can I use this started before 29th September 497? Okay. So I can become charitable, which I shall be, and I actually do manage it. I'm actually quite a good guy. Okay, how about a new ambition? Well, at least a new focus. Namely, surviving. Right, Gruminair. Myself. Okay. Right, my cousin. Okay, can I arrange a... offer non-aggression pact? That's actually rather important. Right, he accepts. Can I gain an alliance? We can, okay, so we form an alliance with the kingdom to the south of Dumonia. That's actually quite worthwhile, actually. During the past few weeks, sheep have mysteriously disappeared. Okay. That piety is worth quite a lot. Okay, there we go. I like the fact that we have an alliance. That's actually really quite nice. Right. Anglia. Ah, it's rough as fuck. Okay. We are losing, of course. No wonder. Jesus, he's looking pretty smashed up there. Right, 3.7. 3.47, sorry. Okay, we could potentially do this. I mean, if I even wanted to, I could even call in some mercenaries, but I think we can do this. So we'll go for it. In fairness, we might be able to just sort of worm our way in through the battles, try and siege prisoners, well, take prisoners. We'll see what happens. Right, we'll go for the seat of his power. Got to be extremely mindful of the fact that they can travel very quickly. Interesting. That bastard. Right, here we go. Right, the king is not here, but we do have a chance to take them. They're definitely worth some fun. Yes, we take you. How much are you even worth to me? Oh my god, we can sing. We can give him terrible poetry. That is really quite amusing. Okay. 74 gold. Awesome. Prisoners are worth a hell of a lot. Ah, right, okay. My entire army was attacked. This is the issue. We are playing at a higher speed, and we do have to be very mindful of the fact that they can travel here very, very quickly. It only takes us a day to travel between regions, which is pretty much decent. Okay, head to the battle. Defeat. In fairness, we do need to invest a lot in this, so I might actually go with some mercenaries. Yeah, that's not a lot. Not worthwhile. Okay, at least we are making something from this. Superb. There we go. She's still alive. Right, heritage. Okay, emissary from the Papal Nuncio has arrived in our court. Remove the pagans from the council. My wife. I shall try to force her. Okay, I'm sorry, but you need to be Christian. There's a lot of enemies. We need to get up here. Yeah, so I'm just going to lower my troops. Small stone charge. Dual training. Definitely worthwhile. Okay, let's take a look here. We are close. We aren't there yet, but we are getting there. Yeah, that's true. We could go with the gold option, which we will. Wow, she's really stubborn. She still sees me as a rival, that's the issue. Can't you buy holy orders? Potentially. I can't raise them. Oh, they're already out. Okay. Ooh, a dutiful commander. Too bad can't really make use of her. I suppose your holy order would basically be particularly religious peasants. Zealous, I suppose. Right, that war's over. Ooh. That's no good. Wow, that's a lot of money. If your wife is your rival, it's not likely her opinion will go really high above the negative. Very true. Yeah, I'm going to decline that. Continue to improve upon our demands. Okay, we'll improve the local farmland. Good fort level. Right, we'll build up the palisade. Right, my son Agricola cannot simply die. Really cannot lose him. Right, the Anglian invasion. I don't know, probably not going to make it that long. Okay. See how the world looks? So we're in the year 580. Good, good. Poor fighter at the moment. He is tough, however. The Kingdom of Katia. Katia. Oh well. She's not exactly going to be leading troops anyway. Anglia's looking pretty solid there. Okay, who are you? He's a Roman. Wow, he's a really good steward. I love the Viking metal soundtrack. Already doing his job very well. Okay. Are you independent? War or tyranny? Okay. He's worth his weight. Right, she's become Hellenic. She's definitely a true Roman. A true daughter of Rome. I do want your lands. Right, you're incapable. Hello there, Black Mesa. How are you doing, my friend? Right, rebuild the palisade. Let's take a look at the economic map then, shall we? Let's see. We're actually doing really, really well. Like, we do have one of the richest provinces here. Yeah, it seems like we actually are in position the richest province. I suppose that's because we really haven't been without money, really. That's a lot of prestige to lose. Wow, okay. I'm doing well. 5th century are the remnants of the Western Roman Empire. No, there's not, sadly. They are gone, but they may be resurrected in time. Okay, let's win this war for them. Try to capture some sweet, sweet prisoners. Ah, never mind. God damn it. Anglia again. I do not like these wars. In fairness, in interest of the greater stability, we will take the war to the heathens. Justinius will lead the center. Beautiful. Oh, wow, okay. We do get in there just at the right moment. Really close to the end bar, but we just got there. Yes, we shall teach him. Oh, okay. Didn't actually mean to attack there. Nice to see my ally does not support me. Brilliant, brilliant. Always like that. Okay. We are winning the war though, so that's fantastic. Nonetheless, we shall win the war. Which is good because we do need to prevent the rise of Anglia, as they will threaten us. We do border them too. Okay. That's close. Right, we'll go siege down the capital. Try to take some of the family members. The Crusades has to be the hardest part of CK2. Going to go to war in any area of the Middle East, find your allies taking a ton of attrition, outnumbered of morale, dropping life the number of men. Definitely. That money is really nice. Wow, okay. We'll take them all. They're going to be worth something. You're an old man now, aren't you? Just release you. You are worth nothing to me. Such a long time there. Now they are worth a lot there. Beautiful. Ooh, hello. Truly great. Superb. We've actually repelled the angles for the time. There we go. He can do nothing. God damn it. Right. We would gain some more learning, which is worth something. That revolt is pretty dire. But in fairness, it would remove my bonds to him. So we'll see how the situation develops. We may wish to carve our own claims out of this kingdom. That would be really quite good. Bidangle. With my calculation of the angles. Ooh, seems they just pulled it back there. We are getting there. Superb. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Martial education. He's almost of age. Why? She's now a goddamn queen? Goddamn, she's not making it easy, is she? I'm just never going to get her, am I? She's had a hell of a life. Clodius. He can only be himself. Ah, nice. Wow, we've become raw. Right. We are no longer a zealot. Okay, let's see. We'll intercede in a civil war over here. At least the rebellion. That tax income is fantastic. Take the fight to the enemy. Before you know, your entire court is made for units. Ah, hello. Now that is good. I could take you on quite easily. Let's see. I'd like more land than that, really, but oh well. Okay. I can establish them as a client state. Oh yes, quite easily too, so I think we will do that. Ah, they're too large technically. We'll take some land then. He comes to our aid. Seems you survived. Right, my cousin. Build up our general defences, allow our settlements to prosper. There we go. Take the family. Do they admit defeat? No, really? Okay. We'll take them in battle. As he's grown older, I can see that Agricola could use some guidance to my experienced heirs, or it will require hard work. Yes, he shall become ambitious. Charge. Interesting. As you get close, you realise the enemy soldier is Eldamon. We do gain more morale though. Wow. And he shall concede. There we go. I'll give that away. At least the kingdom has expanded. Well, the petty kingdom. Well then. Are you busy? He does have some support. It's a collusion. Can we gain that claim or what? You become a brilliant commander. Superb. My son, you come of age. Actually quite an important position. Okay. Damn, I really, really wanted to have her. Hive Chiefess. She's had a hell of a journey, hasn't she? We picked her up from Anglia, and then she spent years in our court, basically growing up in well, imprisonment. We converted her to Christianity and then to our culture of Roman. And then she leaves our court to go to Anglia, and then she's married off to Scandinavia, to the Denmark area. She becomes a hive chiefess. Truly an interesting life. Okay, we need to find claims. Pendragon. Intriguing. We'll arrange a marriage then. Right, come to my court. That went quickly. There we go. Right, can I press your claim? I'd have to dissolve the alliance, so I will do. Break the non-aggression pact. 518, that's a long time to wait. Damn, it's not even actually worthwhile. Okay, fair enough. Reigned for 20 years. The fall of Anglia. One of the great Anglo-Saxon kingdom and one of the most powerful realms of Britannia, the kingdom of Anglia has fallen to internal infighting. Unable to keep the kingdom together, king has been defeated by his vassals and forced to abdicate from the throne, dissolving the kingdom. Without a unifying realm ruling over them all, the different groups within the former kingdom have begun to form new national identities. The East Saxons to the south are establishing their own identity independent of Anglia, while the Angles set on the west beginning to call themselves Mercians. Only the East Angles still call themselves part of Anglia. Wow. Here we go. Time for expansion indeed. This is where we can really start to expand now. Oh, wow. The victory belongs to you, Prince Justinius, beloved of the Lord. There we go. Definitely makes wars go faster when you can travel so quick. There we go, and we are successful. Over time we'll switch to our colour. Yep, there we go. Oh, awesome. Finally. Yes, he's weak. I want our son in the battle with us. And we have captured him. Well, there's the war over. Right, can I usurp his title? I can! We finally do it! We are now kings of our own realm. Are you independent? Offer vassalization. Subjugation. Okay. Sure. Right. We could send him a gift, try to sway him. Okay, I could subjugate you quite easily. We'll just subjugate you. Okay, we'll use mercenaries. Okay, that backfired like hell. Go on quickly, we need to defeat them. Wow, that really has backfired. Massively backfired. Well, that's what you get for Russian. God damn it. Yeah, no, that backfired pretty hardcore. He does a pretty good marshal, actually. The lordship. Could be quite profitable. Okay. I'll give our son. Okay, give it away. Yes, we definitely made a very powerful baron. Okay, I would like to raise my own Roman cohort. No, cohort. One day, eh? Why do we even study? That dude's definitely got his own triad. Wow. Agricola has improved significantly. He's actually become a very fine commander. Jesus, everything's just broken down over here on the continent. Yeah. It's very organic in Crusader Kings 2. Things can go organically wrong. Why is my wife? Why are you imprisoning your wife? What are you doing? I feel like I should have been told of this. Ruled for 15 years. A powerful enough king who holds one of the traditional kingdoms of Britain can claim the vacant High Kingdom of Britannia for himself. All other kings will be informed and will have to decide whether to support the claimant or dispute his rule. His right to rule. Make him disappear. Ah, superb. Jesus, everything's falling apart over here. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is where we're going to be leaving it off here tonight. It has been an incredibly long day today, and I thought playing Crusader Kings 2, talking to you guys would definitely help out. So thank you guys, I hope you have a great time wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and do let me know if you would like to see more of this. Should I even make this a series? Let me know what you think, and of course, please do consider backing me on Patreon. It really does make a massive difference and is really appreciated. So thank you kindly. I hope you all have a great evening. Wherever you are, goodbye for now.